I'm also the roaster for Holdfast coffee, which is the coffee you're using here as well. So I do a lot of these things here and there. I really enjoy it, so really excited. So this is your new espresso machine. It's called the Simonelli. It's a super automatic. Basically does everything for you, which is still a lot of fun to play with. Basically, I'll start with this sheet here. So espresso is what comes out of this machine. So we have it defined up here. Espresso is a beverage that's made by forcing a small amount of water through finely ground coffee. So this coffee that comes out of here is under pressure. And then we have drip coffee over here, which is not under pressure. So this is all gravity fed, just floating downward. So this has pressure, and so there's a little bit different components. This is just hot water falling in the coffee. This espresso machine in the middle is kind of like a manual one, more of a do-it-yourself one. Some of the parts on here are the same. So like the steam one is this thing right here on your machine. This is a temperature probe, and so it'll tell you when it's hot enough, or but we're going to adjust it so it shuts off automatically as well. So I can mess with that.
Is there a readout though that'll tell us what the temperature is as we're doing it?
No, there's probably a program in here that tells me what temperature I can set it at, so we can get it down not to 180.
And normally you're doing it to what, 180?
No,
170?
I shoot for 150 or 160.
160, and then extra hot when they ask is 180 max?
Yeah, 180 max.
Because it scolds just after that? The milk
It
will
starts to
scald?
burn and
Right.
it's gross. So that's kind of the stuff I don't want to do or taste, or anybody wants to taste.
Right, so if you're doing that, there are thermometers in there that you can take, and I'll show you later how to put them to 0 and reset them, but if you're gonna do extra hot, you probably ought to put the thermometer in there, and you'll hit the button again and manually go a little
Yeah,
hotter.
just a little hotter. You can always turn it off and on here. So, so the steam knob, which would be this button, it's not a knob,
Raise them up here.
turns off and on, and it's pretty powerful, pretty fancy. The group head, which you can't really see in this machine, but it's like right in here. It basically holds the coffee and pushes the coffee through that pressure. That's where all the pressure builds up and water goes through.
And it always comes through both things, you have to have two?
Yep,
things
always
underneath.
comes through both.
Even if it's a single shot? So
Yeah.
if you get it and get single, you gotta put both of those in a cup?
Yeah, and if you're doing 12-ounce drinks, I do doubles for everything.
Oh, really?
Yeah, that's kind of my
Yeah.
go-to. Just because I want to taste the coffee. a
You
little
wanna
bit.
sell coffee? No.
Yeah, no, I want to taste coffee.
I'm teasing.
Let's see here. So yeah, the group head is right in here. So it's like, you can't really see it, but it's behind this thing here. Actually, I could probably move this down. It's this area right here. It's the portafilter, or the group head, where all the coffee sits and gets put under pressure. And then all the coffee comes out
Here,
through.
open it again.
Yeah. Sure, check it all out. And then this would be considered the portafilter, so that's the other thing here. This is where the coffee actually drips through. So in this machine, it comes through this blue tube, and all the coffee comes out the bottom here into these fancy espresso shot cups.
Okay, and adjusting the grind would be, rarely we'll need to do that, but.
Yeah, the grind, so this morning it wasn't pulling, so it wasn't coming through enough. So that means the grind was too fine. I don't think you guys have to adjust that as much for this first time, yeah. But there's this little Allen wrench here. It comes with it. But there's a thing that says finer or coarser. Counterclockwise is finer, and clockwise is coarser. And so we'll have a note about that too. I'm not.
And it says it right here.
Yeah. It says it right there.
Where's the Allen wrench at?
Oh well, there's the right there. To the,
Oh, the Allen wrench is in our little
yeah,
box of tools.
it's over there.
Okay.
But yeah,
And
so
again, when you load and unload, go through that.
oh yeah, these are so these close the hoppers. So
When you need to
Yeah.
clean or,
take out the beans, you just push those in right through, and that blocks the hoppers from anything
and you can
going
lift
in.
this off.
Yeah. So these, make sure these are open. If no coffee is coming through, you can't make coffee.
It's really weak coffee.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's really weak coffee.
Tasting like water.
The setting for the grind, is there a number where we've got it set now that we
Uh,
know?
The hard thing is there is no number on
Oh,
these.
okay.
That's where it's like doing it
Trial and
itself.
error.
Yeah. So I'll try to get them as close as possible. It will shift a little bit, but that's okay. But I don't want it too fine where it can't drip out, and I don't want it too coarse where it's overflowing with
Right.
wrappiness. So, but I'm gonna make sure before I leave today that they're right where they need to be. And you guys can adjust them too here and there, just a little bit here and there. So
Tweak
It's
it.
supposed to be like 2 ounces in 30 seconds, is that?
yeah, so we're trying to shoot for an ounce in each one of these for about 30 seconds. So that's kind of my range.
On an espresso?
Yeah.
On a single?
On any espresso.
Any of them.
Yeah. So any double or single. 30?
30 seconds?
Yeah, shoot for about 30 seconds. So, and it should do it for you. It should tell you right at 30, or it'll stop brewing at 30. This machine actually measures the volume of water that it puts through. So 2 ounces is the max volume on here, and so it'll stop brewing at 2 ounces. So this one's not based on time really, it's more on volume of water. So super fancy, super fancy. Yeah, this door, doesn't need to be open very often unless there needs to be a grind adjustment. This machine will shut off when you open this. So there's a key here that unlocks it and locks it. So this is locked, so you can't open it, and this will be unlocked. And then this pops open, but the machine will say it's off and can't work. So if it's not working because the front panel's open, then you need to make sure it's closed. And then just hit the power button here and it should turn back on. And it'll start saying heating, so it's heating water for us.
Now, first thing in the morning, we gotta turn it on, and it will take a little while.
Mm-hmm.
And there is a power off switch that we're gonna,
Yeah, it's the main power's down here, so there's a big button down here that you can just turn it all the
and
way
we
off.
will leave that off through the week, so that nobody plays with our machine.
You can turn it back on.
Right?
Do you know how long it takes to warm up?
This one's pretty quick, it's about 20 minutes,
Yeah.
15, 20, so not too long.
Wait,
So
15, 20
before
minutes.
you
or
make your first pot of coffee, turn the machine on, so that it's ready. The other one took about 30 or more, yeah.
Yeah, so it's about half the time.
Rocker switch.
Yeah, it should be
Could
right
be
on.
a timer.
It's above the red
It'll
light.
wake up automatically.
Actually, there's a program for that too, so we can talk about that as well. Both hoppers, so we have decaf and regular. I've programmed just the top espresso button, again, because I suggest 2 shots per coffee. If not, we can adjust it back. That's always easy to do.
So we can't use the double shot at this point.
I can make it work for that. At the moment, no. So
So you're saying right now that those buttons don't do anything?
they'll do the same as the
They just
espresso
do a
buttons.
single.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
was noticing that, it's like, it doesn't seem
They'll
like
do the
it's doing
same.
double,
Yeah, the same amount of water coming
And
out.
the reason we do the double is because when we get a line between services, we
brew
can-
2 at once.
We can do
Got
two drinks at once, so.
Yeah, we can-
probably do want that.
We can adjust that for sure.
Yes.
These buttons down here, the coffee buttons, I wouldn't touch. They're more just to hang out. Just another button that you don't need. It's coffee. It's not really drip coffee. It's like an Americano, not even Americano. So these buttons I wouldn't mess with. They're just there to hang out. Yeah, so we have regular and decaf. Yeah, every coffee drink has 2 shots of espresso or 1, whatever the recipe you guys want to work with. They'll come out here, and then on the next page here, I have kind of diagrams of different coffee explanations of kind of what they are. Some
Before you
people,
go there, we'll need to clean out the coffee containers.
okay.
Could you show them that real quick?
You mean the rinse?
No, the grinds we need to
Oh,
dump.
yeah, for
Sometimes
sure.
it'll be full like it was earlier, and it won't do anything because the
Does it give you a
grounds-
message?
Yeah, what did
Yeah,
it say?
it'll tell you it's like the
Hopper full?
or the
Drawers
drawer
full.
full. Yeah. So this whole thing actually pulls out. So it should be fairly easy, and then this just pops out. This is where your ground coffee goes.
Oh, okay.
So dump
That's a
that.
lot smaller than the last one.
It is, and it gets full quick. That's why I wanted to show you. On the other side, gotta move those out of the way or what?
These?
How do you
There's
get the-
no.
Oh, it all comes
Yeah,
to this one,
it all
both
comes to that
sides?
one, yeah.
Oh, cool.
So it'll just shoot it to that one. So these just stay where they're
Okay,
at.
great.
This drains right into the drain, so you don't need to worry about maybe just rinsing it after you're done and stuff. But yeah, it just pops right back in there.
And then to clean it?
Yeah, to rinse and clean it. So
Every time you're done.
yeah,
End of the day.
end of the day. So there's a little hopper here for espresso tabs, which are these. I have 2 different ones here. They're the same thing, but
It's
just one of these.
and let the machine tell you how to do it.
Yeah, so we're gonna hold down this button right here, this little like water swirly thing, I don't know.
The bottom
I'm
button.
gonna hold it for about 5 seconds and it's gonna ask, just gonna see if
Insert
so
cleaner.
insert cleaner, so we have this, it's called Kafiza, it's a tablet. We're just gonna drop one in here, close this and hit clean, and so I can actually probably do it right now, actually I don't know, we'll see, it might take a little bit, but Yeah, so drop,
Press it again and it'll start cleaning.
yeah, it'll start rinsing and cleaning, and then after it's done dissolving this tab,
You may want to just pull this down so it doesn't squirt everywhere.
it'll ask to, it's gonna go ahead and do it
So
anyway.
there's no abort on that clean once you press it.
No, so it's
commit
gonna, look like it's gonna do it for us here. But I didn't put a tablet in, so it's gonna dissolve this tablet, and then it's gonna ask you to hit clean again to rinse it all out, all of that powder.
It's clean, the center button, or are you pointing to that
Down
lower?
here.
Yeah,
The
okay.
down button there.
Sometimes it'll say there's no bill.
Yeah, so it's actually, so it sounds like it's doing nothing right now, but it's waiting for that tablet to dissolve.
it. Our old one would just kick the tablet out into the grounds.
Yeah.
You take it back out,
Yeah,
put it back in.
exactly. Yeah, it wouldn't stop.
So yeah, it'll wait for that. It has a time setting for that. It's gonna take a minute here. But that's basically how you rinse that. There is a way to clean this machine actually can take milk in and actually steam it for you, which is super not needed, but there is a clean cycle for that, but we don't need to touch base on that one. So, but yeah, let's jump to drinks while this is figuring itself out here.
Sorry, I'm
Oh,
stopping.
you're good.
I know what we need
You've got
to
it right
learn.
now set up for doubles only?
Yes.
Okay.
Yep. And I can change it to do singles, doubles, triples.
So each side is a double right now?
No.
These
Well,
are both the same.
Yeah, these buttons are the same on each side. So if you press espresso, you're gonna get the same amount. If you hit or 2 espressos, you're gonna get the same amount.
Yeah.
Can you set it up to
Yeah, he
each side is a double?
Yeah.
Where it drains out?
Right here.
Yeah, that would be this one.
That's the programming.
Yeah.
He just hasn't done that.
Change.
And I can do that. So we can, and that's by volume, so I can change it for, if I hit 2 espressos, it's gonna bring double, or actually probably 4 times the amount of water. Yeah.
Yeah,
So-
we like to have the espresso work and the double work.
Yeah, for sure.
Well, I know in the past that we have maybe done one-shot drinks, but one of the reasons that we brought Nate on is because he knows this business. And unless someone specifically requests that, I think we're gonna go with his recommendation to do the double shot.
Because, yeah,
drink.
So we'd need the double shot button anyway.
No, you're right.
No, what, he
Oh,
said
it's
that
already,
about-
they're
yeah,
already doing
We
it.
can only do double shot. right?
I see. Oh, okay, okay.
So this is press
Ted,
clean
did
to
you want to
rinse.
say something?
no,
Hit it. Gotta
Gotcha.
rinse.
So if we hit espresso on either side, we're gonna get a double shot.
Yeah, so each of these will fill up with an ounce. So a full double shot is 2 ounces. So this would be,
One shot.
One shot.
One drink.
yep, 1 drink. So that's kind of,
And if you changed it to could you change it to where the double did 4 shots, where it would fill up?
yeah, so it'd double these.
It would double these, which
So
would be
2 and
all the way
2.
to the top.
Yeah, pretty
Right.
much.
Yeah, we want that.
We want
Well,
that.
wait. I was
Well, don't we?
You want to make 4 shots in one, you can't make 4 shots at once, correct?
Well, there'd be 2 ounces in here and 2 ounces in here.
It'd be 4 ounces at double.
That'd be
So if you're making,
those
if you're
the
making
cups
2
big enough?
drinks,
This glass
that's what you'd
If
want
you're
to put.
making 2
oh,
drinks,
okay, I didn't think so.
you do 2 doubles.
Okay, but the machine, I don't know, maybe I don't understand
Yeah.
it, but the machine only grinds in enough coffee into the its portafilter to really make it double.
Yeah,
That's what he's got it
Yep.
programmed to.
certain amount.
You can program it to make even twice 2 doubles?
Yeah, so I can program the
And
grind, I can program the water, I can program
And
it
the
all.
volume of coffee it puts into the shot.
Yeah.
Will that make coffee that tastes as good as a double would, or is it gonna be something?
It might be a little different. It just depends. I think it would change the grind. So that's where it gets kind of weird. Is where
Taste tester.
yeah, if we're putting, for 4 shots in there, if we're putting that much coffee in there, there's more coffee for the water to travel through.
Right.
And so it needs to be a certain grind for that. It needs to be coarser probably.
So if we set up the machine to make 4 shots, we lose something when we,
yeah. When we
Okay,
do
so-
that.
so wouldn't it just be easier to hit, if you want 4 shots, just
Do
hit
it
2,
twice.
Hit it
make
twice.
2 doubles?
Yeah.
Okay,
Or if somebody wants a weaker coffee, just put one of these shots in.
Yeah.
Yeah.
For sure. Or someone wants a triple, you can do 1 of these and 2 of these. So.
well, what do you guys wanna do? Cause he needs to know. We need to know.
I think you should
Leave
just
it.
plan on making doubles
Yeah.
all, the that's what, if you
Yeah.
need, we'll be constantly re-hitting it anyways, so it doesn't
Right.
matter, but try to make it
As
do
long as it's
something
faster than
that's
it was
not
this
really
morning,
programmed.